Alright, today we're visiting some of the old Bermuda stamps. And I think these two might even be considered rare. Look at them, aren't they beautiful? Doesn't matter what color they are, they're just so elegant looking. Beautiful ship in the water. Beautiful sails. Look how nicely that is. Elegantly designed. Look at all the fanciness around the portrait. Isn't that beautiful? Even though water is not green, water is definitely not pink. They're just so elegant in this beautiful form. Love it. I just love these two. They're beautiful. Alright, we have some more Bermuda stamps to show you, but I think that these two are my winners out of this group. But let me show you what else I have. You might think different. It's all up to you, you know. Look at that. 1820 to 1920. Now he's got himself a blue ship. Pretty much has the same sails. Has the 3 flags just like the other one, only it's blue, and then he's got himself on the other side. And this is a 2.5D. Nice. Alright, now this one here has got a bunch of, it's like having one of those bracelets, charm bracelets with all your charms on it. Reminds me of that anyhow. Look at that, it's a 1 whatever. Nice. And here we have an 8D. Birds just flying. Ah, look at the fanciness on the both sides of that picture, huh? Union of Bermuda. Look at that, 25p. Beautiful architectural building. Love it. I also like the 2 side designs of the picture. It's nice. Alright. A lot to look at, huh? Just to make sure you see it all. The beauty of it. This is artwork at its best. That's what's neat about the old stamps. They got so much to show you. You get to see the architect. You get to see the land. Gives you a little bit of a window insight of what it's like. Neat. Alright. This just tells you where it's at. 3D. Off the Atlantic. And there's another one there, sailing, 2D. Very nice. Of course, I had to go through second printing. One for the pink and white, and one for the blue and white. Nice. Oh, and this one also had to go through a second printing, 1910 to 1935. 25-year anniversary. 2.5D. Neat. Nice. Alright, and here we have a 6D. Now we got some little ones. Here's a 3P. A 5P. It's got that extra fanciness on both sides. Just like that other one had. Union of Bermuda. Burma. Okay, and then of course the 2 we showed you at the very beginning. Very nice. And here we have a 15p. Little ducky. And we have a 1.5D. Look at that. I love their ships. Beautiful. And here we have one. Gotta go. Alright, and then this was the last one. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some more of the old, interesting U.S. postage stamps. This happens to be a block of 4. 1847 to 1947. Look at everything it has to offer. Not only the 2 presidents, but the plane, the boat, the train, 2 different style trains, horse. Has a lot to offer right there, huh? Very nice. A lot to see. And this happens to be a block of 4 of them. Very cool. Then we have another block of 4 of these ones here. Alright. Look at that. 3-cent stamps. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Really nice. A close view, look at that. Pretty. Alright, and then we have 2 of New York World's Fair of 1939. It's got this here and that there. Very nice. Okay, now let's see some of the regular ones they happen to have here. There's a 6 cents, Douglas Smith author. And this I wasn't quite sure, but I put it in here anyhow. It's New York, Grand Central. Wasn't sure if it was a stamp or not. Definitely puzzling. Jimmy Thorpe. Alright. Great baseball player, huh? 20-cent stamp. Here, Douglas Fairbanks. Another 20-cent stamp. Rosa Parks. We all know the story. And we have an 8 cents National Park Centennial. And then, oh wow, Buffalo Soldier. Look at that. Just some of the cool one. You get that, and then you get the background. See how lighter the background is? Cool. And we got this one here. 1473 to 1973. And at 22 cents. Republic of Texas. Apollo 8. Then 1776 and the Spirit of 76. Couple historical stamps here. Okay, James Stewart. Performing Arts. This one I had to put that in there just for fun. Cartoon characters, come on. They take a part in this too. They've been a part of the American history. For sure. Okay, Betsy Coleman. Alright, so I think maybe these will be the more interesting ones out of this group. What do you think? It's always good to go and look and see what there is and then decide which one's your favorite out of the video. I mean, I do that all the time. And this one happens to be my favorite. I did like the other one because it's got so much to offer in the picture, which is really cool. But I think maybe the most valuable one will be this one. It's a group of 4. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more stamps. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are today bringing you some of the rare U.S. postage stamps. Alright. Here we have a 5 cents, Roosevelt. Now these are all on one cardboard, so it was mailing of a box. Here's an 8 cent for Grant. $0.10 Monroe. $0.20 Golden Gate. There happens to be 2 of those on this cardboard. Gotta show what they got. Okay, and then we have the 1 cent stamp. Some of the really super good old ones. Nice and rare. And this 1 cent. New York. Then we have a 4 cent here. Look at that one. Very nice condition. Look at that. It's a good one. And an 8 cents here. Up to 1932. Montgomery. This is a nice rare one right here. And we have our 2 cents. And this one. Can't quite see how much it is. All just a little bit different, huh? And that's 2 cents. Okay, and then we have 2 of these. One is used. Seems to have a deeper blue. And the other one is not used. One that's not used is in better condition, I think. See how the deepness in the blue makes a big difference. Of course, the one on the left looks skinnier too. So there is some difference between the 2. Might be the same design, but a little bit different. One on the left is a more petite picture. Alright, and here we go with the 1. And look at this one. Now that's a beauty. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? 2 cents with the train. Very nice. I like that. Of course, you know this went through the second printing. One for the red and white, or pink and white. One for the black and white. And we have a 9 cents, Jefferson. A 12 cents. And we have a 7 cents. Look at that. This one's a rare one. And the 2 cents. And 5 cents Washington. Another 5 cents French. A 2 cents. And a 1 cent. Alright, so I think my interesting one is this one here. I like this one. Even though some of the others may be more valuable, this is the one I like. Because you look at it and you see, you can even see right there. Gotta look at all of it. See all the little details. See right there? It's a lot of tiny little details to look at. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my sharing these with you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. By all means, share the video with other stamp collectors, especially the old stamp dealers. They like the beginning of the days of the U.S. stamps. I'd appreciate that. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a very interesting stamp, a 5 cent U.S. stamp. Kind of neat, ain't it? Mixing U.S. with China. It says China, United States. It's a U.S. postage. Alright. Now let me show you what else we have. Got Harness Horse Racing here for 10 cents. They got their own stamps when they got so popular. And of course the 5 cents we just brought you. And look at this one, 4 cents. Cool. That's one of the old ones, huh? Then we have a 16-cent airmail. Look how they stamped it from the post office. Very different. Then we have a 5 cents. 1848 to 1948 bicentennial. Look at all the stars on the side. Beautiful wagon and oxen. Nice. Okay, then we have a 4 cent here. And here we have a 5 cents. Roosevelt, 1882 to 1945. And 11 cent. Don't believe there was a whole bunch of those. Look at this beautiful 2 cents. Nice. I think it's 1620 to 1920. Landing of the Pilgrims. 2 cent stamp. And we have a 10 cents. Wasn't so many of these out either. Don't see a whole bunch of those. This one's 50 cents. I'm thinking this one might be a rare one. Don't know too much about it, so if you know more about it, go ahead and leave it in a comment. It's always nice to share. It is an interesting stamp for sure. Nice. Okay, then we have a 5 cents, which I believe is considered rare. And we have a 6 cents. in orange. They really didn't use too much orange back in the old days, so it's unique to see that in orange. Then we have these two that are together. Usually if you find some that are together, keep them together. So they were together. West Point. And this one here. I put it this way because I think this is the way it goes. I know some of them are valuable depending where the lighting is. You know, that orange ball of light. So I'm not sure. I forgot which way it went. Very different. And here we have an 8-cent Grant, kind of in an olive color. One of the old ones, one of the rare ones. As this 5 cents is one of the rare ones. Internal Revenue stamp. This is rare. This one's in good condition. Used, but good. That's a good one. And we got this 5 cents. Washington. 1932. 17 cent. Missing a little bit of the corner there. Okay, this one's an 8 cents. One of those long ones. Then we have 1862 to 1962. Then a 3 cents. See, it says car in red on it, which is different. Don't know why that's there. Neat. And here we have an 8 cents. Glass blowing. 10 cents. Financial Hero. Cool. Look at this, 20 cents. I found this one really strange. I've never seen this one before. I don't know if you have, but this was different. Almost seems like something should be in the middle and something's missing. I don't know, it's just different. It's not one I see in the books. I haven't found it. So I'm not really sure, but it says U.S. postage. Very different. So if you happen to know the year of this one, let me know. It's definitely an interesting one for 20 cents. Can't really be that old, unless it was special mail. Alright, now we have some Tom Sawyer. Look at that, 8-cent Tom Sawyers. They're both together, so we will keep them together. Okay, then we have this 8 cents. And 5 cents, New Jersey. 4 cents, flag. And then we have the wool. And then we got this great big one for 8 cents. I mean, that had to go on packages or whatever, because this would pretty much take care of at least 1/3 of an envelope. Alright. So the interesting one, I think, out of this group and stuff, will be that one right there. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of the old stamps. Alright, bye-bye now. All right, today we're bringing you the 3-cent U.S. stamps. Look at this. This is beautiful. Just beautiful. It's got the two flags. Look at that. Look how elegant. Can you imagine making the plate for that? To be able to get all the stars in there and all lined up right, too. That's something else, but the state seal right on there. This is Michigan. Look at that. So beautiful. I love looking at the old stamps and everything because this is a work of art. This isn't just a stamp. They had to make the plates for this, and they very, very creative. Beautiful design. All right, let me show you some more interesting 3-cent stamps. Thought this was rather interesting too. There's so many that are just pretty from way back then. Okay, they wanted you to buy U.S. savings bond too. That was the big thing back then a lot. Beautiful stamps. It's nice. Beautiful. That's another one there. That's something, huh? That's a beautiful architectural building. Really big, a lot of rooms. Wow. Okay, and we have this one here. Oh, look at that. Nice. Stamps in good condition, too. Used, but good. Alright, and this one was just an extra one thrown in because it happened to be 3 cents, and that's 158. And on there it had this one. This is all part of a postcard. These were 3 cents too. Alright, let's get to the good old ones. Here we go. Cadillac at Detroit, 1901 to 1951. And this one here, bicentennial. Yeah. Get to see some of the cities, some of the countries, some of the water. Got a little bit of everything thrown in this one. And look at this 3 cents. I thought this one was a little bit different because of how they had the 3 on the bottom right hand corner. Just made it different. I don't believe I showed this one before. Okay, and then here we have 50th anniversary in Idaho. (1803 to 1953). And this is all hooked up together, 1932. Here's the 3 cents. I left it right on its cardboard, part of the envelope I believe, because of the fact that it was stamped 1932, which of course you can see anyhow, 1732 to 1932. But sometimes it's a little more valuable to a collector if you had the stamp from the post office on it too. Okay, and this one here. Same as the other one, only this one's in purple, while the other one up there is in brown. They used a lot of purple back then. The browns, the purples, the greens. Alright, look at this one. 1803 to 1953. 3 cent stamps were used for a long time. this one? 1838 to 1938. 100th anniversary. Very elegant, very beautiful looking. Iowa. Alright. And a few of these little 3-cent ones here. And of course the one I brought to you at the very beginning that I thought was beautiful. And this one here. Heavy thinker. Our republic and its press will rise or fall together. Well, if that ain't true today, huh? Alright, and there they are playing baseball. Alright, and one of the old big ones. 1939 World Fair. I got beautiful World Fair stamps coming up. You're really going to love in one of my next US videos. So stay tuned for more. Alrighty. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing all of these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of wherever we travel. Alright, and this was my favorite out of them all. Had to go find it there. Alright. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share the video. All the stamp collectors, look, even in the center, you can see the ship. There's a lot to see in this. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we have a whole bunch of U.S. postage stamps, USA, of flags. Some are the newer ones, and all the way back to some of the older ones. Alright, let's start by viewing some of these. There we go. USA Forever. Flag in the wind. See all the trees up ahead. Some more Forever with the trees with leaves on. Fir trees. Equality Forever. United We Stand. The ABCs flag stamp. Then just USA, a flag over Washington. Another flag just flying there. Whoops, this one's upside down. Ooh, never let it touch the ground. There we go. First class USA stamp. Ah, an 18-cent stamps. Nice one, isn't it? An Olympic one. USA G. Oh Glory. And these two are both the same for farmers. There's a Forever one. Ah, with the fall scenery on the trees. And this one has 3 flags in a row. Then just 1 flag. Then this is honor those who serve the United States of America, giving us the resemblance of a flag. Then we're getting into an old one here. Long may I wave, United States of America. A 4-cent stamp. There. Home of the Brave flag. And we have a 5-cent stamps, 1863 to 1963, International Red Cross stamp. And this one is dog tag with the flag. And look at this one, that's Forever USA. That's rather nice. Different style flag. And we get into a 6-cent one for Stars and Stripes. And 76, 6-cent stamp. Bunker Hill flag, 6-cent stamp. A 3-cent USA star flag, giving us the red, white, and blue. And this one here, just putting the red, white, and blue through it. 1782 to 1982. And another 6 cents. Grand Union flag. 6 cents USA stamp. And look at this one. This one's very unique. USA. Very different looking resemblance, having the flag colors and everything in it. Never seen this one before. And this tiny little 6-cent stars, representing the center of the flag, well, upper left-hand corner. And then this one here. Alright, so maybe the most unique one will be this one here out of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing it to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more videos of some more stamps. Got a whole bunch to show you. So be sure to share. Bye-bye. Alright, today we're visiting Jamaica. Look at this beautiful one. Isn't that nice? Postage and Revenue. Beautiful stamp. So elegant. Of course, had to go through the second printing. One for the red and white, and one for the black and white. Showing us a beautiful piece of the land, along with the king. Isn't that a beautiful stamp? Love it. Alright, let's check the rest of them out. Starting with this one here at the very beginning. A 2.5D. Postage Revenue. Showing us the mountain, the water, tiny little house there. And here we have a 2.5. Postage Revenue. Workers all going to work. Isn't that something? See the flags on both sides as part of the frame decoration. Beautiful. Very nice. And we have the 1D, 1 penny. It says 1 penny. Beautiful waterfall. Okay, and then the one we showed you at the very beginning that I just love. Beautiful. And then we have a 1S. That's different to have an S there. And this is Queen Victoria, a Jamaica lady. Supreme. Beautiful. That's a 1S. I don't see 1S on stamps very often. This makes this one, I think, a pretty rare one. I think that king is a rare one, too. I think you'll find this one is. Very nice. Okay, then we have two of these. We kept them together. They're 3Ds. Postage revenue. And there are two of them together, so whenever you find stamps that are together in groups like that, keep them together. Makes them more valuable. Alright, again, second printing on this one. One for the blue and white, one for the black and white. Very nice. Okay, then we have an 8D. Just showing us some of the valley. And we have a 1.5D. June of 1946. And then a 4D. More up-to-date one, 10 cents. So we went with the cents after that. But then here we go. See this waterfall like the other one, only this one's all in red for 1 penny. See, that other one was right up here. 1 penny. The picture was black and white and the rest was red. Well, this one here for 1 penny is all red. Same picture. Suppose one of them's an error. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be all red. Maybe it was supposed to be, like this one here, so that you can see it so much better. Now this one here may be the error. If you happen to know, go ahead and leave it in a comment. Be interesting why they done it so differently. And then here we have beautiful church on a 4D. Very nice. And here we have a 1D. A 1/2 D. And then we have the 1/2 penny. 1/2 D. 1/2 penny. And that same picture in a 1 penny. We have a green and white and a pink and white. Alright, well I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And I hope you like this one. This one's a nice one. Love it. That's my choice out of them all. Go ahead and choose which one you like the most. I, for one, like this one. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some United Nations postage stamps. These are really kind of cool. And they're together on what I think was a package. You know, wrap with your paper bags. Feels like an old paper bag one. And this is also the 3 cents. Ah, this one's just bent over here. It's all there. It's just folded over. So, how's that? These are kind of neat. They're neat looking. Very nice. Okay, and we have this one at 25 cents. And this one, a $3 one. Very interesting in design and colors, huh? A 1985 one. Okay, and then we have another United Nation for 3 cents. Emergency Force. Very nice. And this one's a rather long one. It's a 10 cents. Universal Postage Unit. The Nations Unis. Different. And quite a few of those. And United Nations for 5 cents. And we have this one here for 8 cents. And we got a big long one here for 45. United Nations. And we have a whole sheet of these. Part of a package of 10. 10 altogether. And this is what they look like, 11 cents. Alright, so I think the most interesting ones out of this video would be these two right here. Very interesting. They're nice. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alrighty, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are visiting Greece. That's some really nice old stamps. Look at this one, 1912. Just so beautiful, look at that. Get to see some of the land. Beautiful piece. Alright, we got some more beautiful ones to show you. Look at this one. Here's a 4. Look at all the ships. Different style. This is 1827 to 1927. So it's 100 years. Very nice stamp. Wow, pretty. And look at this one. Now this one be a rare one. Look at that. You just see him, and then you got the little one right there. Look at that. Right by it. They normally don't have all of that, huh? That might be the most interesting one out of this one. You know, there are some other ones that are nicer. I think this one's the interesting one. Unique for sure. Alright, and we got this one here at 50. Okay, now these are all hooked together like this here, so I'm leaving it that way. If somebody wants one, they're going to get all 3. Look at that. Those 2 are hooked together, and this bottom one's hooked with it. Some very different ones, ain't they? Look at that. I'll get closer so you can see them all. Alright. And we have these 2 that were together, so we leave them together. Okay, then this one here. Very nice. Ah, 1830 to 1930. That's another 100-year one there. And we got a 1 here. And this one's been stamped. The stamp really takes a little bit of the look away, but you can still see that it's a 10. Nice spelling. We have a 3. Ah, the ship. Very nice. And we have this one. Ah, another 100-year. 1830 to 1930. Well, we got 3 of them that are 100 years old here. I mean, they're celebrating the 100th year. Okay, and then there's that one. I'm just parting up the water. That was in the other one. 1821 to 1971. Well, that's not old. And this one here, well, that's different looking, isn't it? Okay, and then we have this one here. Nice. And that one. Alright, well, I'm going to vote that this one, even though I like this one a lot, really like that one, I'm going to vote this one to be the best one out of this group. The oldest. Maybe one of them that's considered rare. So we'll vote that one the rare one. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. By all means, share the video with other stamp collectors. Let them see some of the fine stamps from Greece. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, today we're visiting Niagara. Look at this. Beautiful postage stamps, all in action. Isn't that a neat one? 1D. Get to see the crown, the horses, how they dress, their spears. It's a really nice one. I think out of them all, this might be the best one. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at what else they have. I have a 3D here. Again, see, it's got the crown. Get to see a little bit of how the land is. There you go. Look at the buildings, the architect in the background. Sometimes you don't look at just what's right in front of you. Look at the background. See the peanuts all growing. Then the bags of peanuts down at the bottom. See the horses, everybody had been working. Then you get to see some of the architectural buildings in the background. It's got a lot to look at. This is a nice work of art. How they design the old stamps to make the plate. Definitely a work of art. Very nice. Okay, here we have another one. They're on the water. Get to see the ship. You see the ship on the left-hand side at the bottom. Nice. Now this one's a rather different looking one. 60. Different for sure. Now we get into some really nice old ones. 1.5D. hefty. Another hefty, completely different. A 1D. Another 1D. The bottom of these say 1 penny. See, that says 1 penny. So these two say 1 penny on them. That's the beginning of time. Look at this, half penny. Three half pennies. Those are the ones when you know they're really old. They say half pennies or 3 half pennies or 2 pennies. Those you know are old. Okay, and we get into this one here. And a 2D. And this one here, which is an envelope pre-stamped, which is a 60. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. I kind of like this one here. And by all means, share the video with others. Okay? Bye-bye now.